Hi everyone, welcome to Two Sisters and Some Yarn. I'm Denise, I'm the big sister.
I'm Amy, I'm the little sister.
And we are here to talk to you about our knitting and crocheting and yarn purchases and bag purchases and all the things we want to knit.
Episode 12.
Episode 12. Good for you.
Episode
I'm glad you said that.
Episode 12. It is
episode 12.
Episode 12.
Can you tell it's been a while?
We're together.
We're just so professional.
And it feels so good. Okay, sorry.
Okay, well, we're here.
The non-quarantine episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully this records right. The numbers are moving, so that's a good sign. So.
Oh, that's good.
Okay. It's like that one time
Oh,
we
look at
recorded.
that one number going really fast.
That's the seconds. The clock does that sometimes.
Really?
Yeah.
I know
every
it does.
time. All day long. 24/7.
There's going to be violence on this program.
Anyway. No, because then YouTube will flag it and we're in trouble.
Oops, I said a bad word.
Okay. All right. So anyway,
Okay.
it's episode 12.
Yes.
Two sisters and some yarn.
Yes.
We're not fancy pants.
Nope, we're not professional. There's no editing. There's no show notes.
There's no commercials. There's no nothing.
No, hopefully no commercials. I
don't think we're big enough for ads anyway. But
I wouldn't think so. But we do have Two Sisters and Some Yarn at gmail.com. And if...
Which we got an email once.
Did you?
And I answered it.
All right. So if anybody,
For your
either one of
pattern.
us... Oh,
For your Lydia pattern.
Did you send it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. So yeah, if, we will try to remember to check the email. But
and Two Sisters and Some Yarn on Instagram.
yes. And
That's it.
Yeah, we're not big enough. We just...
And somebody doesn't post on our Instagram account as much as she used to. She won't be named, but I'll look at her. So anyway.
It's 'cause, I don't know. I forget. I got my own, I do my own personal one, so I forget.
All right. What are we starting with? It's been a while. We tried to condense.
Yeah.
So finishes?
I got one.
What?
I got one finished.
All this time?
Okay. I have finished other stuff. I finished a baby
that's
vertebrae,
right.
but it was a baby
That's
gift
right.
from my boss's daughter. That's been given.
And the others were test knits, right? So you can't show them?
Well, this is a test knit.
You can show it?
I can show it. They've
Oh,
released it, and I'm trying to think what else. I haven't really finished because the whole time I was
It's
off.
like 4 months!
I was off 2 months from work, and I think I started 10,000 projects.
No way!
I started everything in the world, frogged a bunch of it. Didn't really have a whole lot of finishes to speak of.
I swear I thought you saw it. Maybe I'm imagining things.
I don't know. Maybe it was after that blanket there, but I think I showed that when I did the podcast by
That
myself.
would be why my back is a little hot. So I'm gonna take that off.
Oh, okay.
Here you go. You can show it again.
Okay, looky here. Made a blanket. There you go.
I was wondering why my back was a little not so
Toss
pleasant.
that over there.
I really thought you finished more, but okay. Well then,
I know I started a whole bunch.
Then I guess I'll go first. I mean, I didn't finish a ton, but
Okay, go for
Okay,
it.
well I'll go first. Okay, these are old finishes that are not quite finishes. They're actually whips, but that's because I need opinions.
Eyes. Oh.
I don't know. So this is. I'll hold that pink one.
Okay, sure.
These are Octopuses for preemies, which I made a bunch of.
Octopi.
No, it's Octopuses.
Really? It's not octopi?
Correct. It is Octopuses.
Then why do people say octopi?
Because they're wrong. The lady that runs the program fact checked it with scientists. It is
We have
Octopuses.
no opinions on this podcast, in case you hadn't noticed.
I hope the lighting's okay. I have eyeballs, so it's not going to reflect off my glasses.
The sun keeps going in and out, so.
I got contacts, so.
And we don't have lights and the white umbrellas and all that
Not
stuff.
fancy.
We're low budget.
They ain't got those at the Walmart.
High class, low budget.
So anyway, these are Octopuses for preemies, a charity thing where they make these for babies in the NICU, and so the babies hold onto the tentacles and not pull their tubes out of their mouths and everything.
So cute.
So I have not made faces for these because I don't know what kind of face I want to make. Do I want to make a smiley face? Do I want to make just eyeballs? Because you can't put like the
Yeah, the little wiggly eyes.
things. Yeah,
What if you
it has to be yarn.
cross set? Just did like what they call it duplicate stitching on this.
Yeah. So I mean, I've made eyes. I've made
Or
smiles.
do they even need faces?
They don't have to, but all the other ones I made had faces.
Okay, well then like do 2 little X's or stars or
Not
whatever.
X's, that's the dead eye.
All right, well then do like an asterisk or something.
Yeah, I've just made little circles or you could crochet and put on top. You just can't put plastic.
That's a pain in the butt.
It is a pain in the butt. So.
Yeah, but if you just duplicate stitch a star or something.
Yeah. Or they might just be naked octopuses.
Well, not everything needs a face. The
No.
Amish dolls don't have faces.
That's true. Could be an Amish
See,
baby.
I knew that.
You know stuff.
I
Look
know
at you.
stuff.
Okay. So that's my octopuses for preemies.
Pretty. What else you got?
Alright.
She actually finishes stuff. I do a ton of test knitting. I got 3 tests going right now, so.
Alright. I think I showed these as whips the last time I did by myself.
I like these colors.
That's Baby Yoda. Or the child, I shall say. The child.
Peach
Queen yarns, which on Instagram is Patchwork Peach.
Oh, I have a skein of her yarn.
Yes, that's a bird. Oh, I thought you were looking at the bird.
No. I have a ball. I have some yarn. It was a kit I got from Molly years ago with the Dalmatian or something.
Yeah, she makes really cool like nerd game.
Yeah, I think
inspired,
that one has
Disney. A lot of Disney.
That
yarns.
was a Disney one because the bag has like
allowed to say
Cruella
that.
on.
Not the D word. That would not be a word we would say. I don't know if you get in trouble for saying that on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
So that's why this is a child, not Baby Yoda.
Gotcha.
So plain old Turkish cast on vanilla. My whatchamacallits here aren't as bad. Oh, pain.
Ladders.
Yeah. Fish lips kiss you. And that's it. So these are for me.
Pretty. Have you tried washing them? When you wash them, does the like if you soak them and let them dry, does it? Because people say when you wash your stuff,
yeah, once I wash
it
them,
evens
it's really
out.
not that
It evens out the
noticeable.
stitches, and that the ladders don't show as much.
I mean, I washed a bunch this morning, and I can still kind of see them, but it's
Heavy.
not like the end of the world, and I don't really notice it, and it's on my feet. And if you're that close to notice ladders on my feet, you need to get away from my feet. So. Just saying.
What else you got?
More socks, which are
Cool.
Okay. Heal me. Just finished these last night.
You did it. 'Cause
I
saw your
did it.
I saw your post.
I was like, it's like 11:45. I'm gonna finish. It helped that I had coffee.
Now, what's the colorway name on this?
This one is 8-bit.
Isn't that a Star Wars thing?
I think they're referring to like the 80s and the video games because
Really?
8-bit is like the very pixelated games. From
Oh, I
back
thought
in
it
the
was
day.
one of those Star Wars characters. No?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No. Nitpicks.
Still pretty.
Nitpicks Felici.
Pretty.
So.
These look like Ross socks.
Yeah.
Because these
These are actually for Paul.
Oh, okay.
My
well,
husband.
there you go.
Because
these look like Ross colors.
yeah, they do. Because it's not
Smells like yarn.
greenish. Well, it's like yellowish,
like a
greenish.
chartreusey green.
Yeah. And that
Gray,
was annoying,
charcoal.
but he's not gonna care. But it wasn't black. There's a little strip right there where they missed the dye.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That's very unlike Nitpicks to have that, but I wasn't gonna mess it up at that
I'm
point.
just impressed you finished so many things. I start a whole bunch of stuff.
Startitis.
I am a process knitter. That is why. I am all about the process of knitting. You seem to be more of a product knitter.
Yeah,
You like the end product.
I like to finish.
I'm all about the process.
Which I like the process too, and I have to enjoy the process. If I don't, then I don't do it. So, and the heels and cuffs are just gray, whatever the solid Nitpicks.
Oh yeah, it's
Shawl thing.
Stroll,
Yeah.
yeah. Cool. I like
These
those.
are from my hubby.
Cool. You think he'll wear them?
Yeah, I got him some crazy socks from, not crazy socks, but like look like knit socks from like Amazon. He wears them to church and stuff.
Oh, okay.
So I think he'll wear these. He might not wear them to work, but
Oh,
because
no.
they're thicker.
I wouldn't think
They're
he'd wear
way
them
too
to work.
hot.
Well, he would tear it. They would get nasty.
Yeah, and he would probably sweat to death.
Right.
So-
Right. In wool socks, yes. Around here he would. You woke up our producer.
I'm
over
sorry,
there.
our producer's on the floor.
Yes,
So if you hear
executive
snoring,
producer Andrew. Today is his birthday.
He's 14,
I think he's 14.
we think.
I've had him a while, but yeah,
He's
just
old in dog years.
Yeah,
Oh,
when
he
he
just
get
sighed.
he gets up sometimes. He has a hitch and to giddy up. Kind of like when I get up after sitting a
Or
while.
sit on the floor, man.
Yeah, oh,
dude, I
goodness
can't
gracious.
sit on the floor like I used to back in my pre-K days. So I finished that Lucky 7 hat.
That was my first hat with the
I
cables
know.
you told me about.
Yes.
And I used to think cables were such a big
It's
deal.
so easy.
Oh my goodness. I just felt so fancy when I learned
know.
how to.
And it's such
When
a,
I
just
learned a new
pretty,
technique, I feel fancy, and that was my first time feeling
And
fancy
it's just
with knitting.
very pretty way to do cables.
Mm-hmm.
And the Lucky 7 hat, it's free, I think, on Ravelry and wherever else. I can't remember her name, but she's got a lot of really good patterns.
Yeah.
So this will be a
What's the yarn?
Hobby Lobby. I love this yarn. One of the ones with the tweed thing in it.
Yeah.
I don't know what color it is.
Who's that for? Or is that
whoever wants it.
charity? Who wants it?
Charity, whoever wants it.
Okay.
Whatever. My hat stash.
Keep going. I have one.
Okay. I think Oh, I was almost done with this on when I did the.
Well, I have another finish. That was a test knit that I finished recently. You know, the baby sweater or something else.
Are you allowed to show it?
The test knit? I don't think so. She's not releasing it to the end of the month, so
okay.
I don't want to, show it prematurely.
So this is one of my church lady shawls. This was the one that I had to track down the skeins of paperback.
And it worked, and it matched pretty good.
It matched. So this is 5 balls.
Wow.
Of Knit Picks Chroma. And at some point I will write the pattern.
That is just
super
so cool.
It's super simple and super easy. And I'm sure there's already a pattern out there like it.
I want to make something. One of the girls at work, she lost her daughter and grandson.
Aww. Oh, yeah.
In the difficult circumstances. Yes. And I want to make like a comfort throw thing.
Well,
and she likes purple, and I think that would be awesome. She could wear it as she doesn't like things on her neck, so I'm thinking
no, but you could do it like that.
And I got like some couple of Karen cakes into purple because she likes purple.
I mean, it's not quite big enough to do this, but you could make it wider.
But yeah, I mean, I could adapt this to that yarn,
it's super simple.
I might do that. That might be because I'm trying to figure out what to do for her as far because I want to make her like a comfort wrap or whatever.
Right. But I mean, this is just the width I picked for a shawl.
Yeah.
You could keep going, and it's just basically
actually
a big
that would work pretty good,
you know?
And it could be like a throw on her sofa.
And it depends on what kind of yarn you use too.
Karen cake. I got a Karen cake.
Well, that's heavier, huh?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
So yeah, I would bigger.
Well, I would just chain to the
width.
I mean,
that's all I do for this.
Crochet is very forgiving.
I haven't actually figured out. I started to write the stitch count down, and then I didn't feel like it anymore. So I will.
Oh, you could just put chain until you got enough chains?
Yeah, I mean, it's literally going to be like a free
pattern. Crochet
patterns,
they get
it's going to be a guidance.
Well, people who get your crochet patterns, they get a little bit weird if you're not super specific. And I'm like, really?
And I find crochet, but I crocheted first before I knit. So to me, that's way easier to figure out than knitting. So this is another church lady blanket. This is just half double crocheting.
Good gracious, it's thick.
It's very thick because one of the ladies at church is always cold.
She will like this?
She will like this.
Sucker's heavy.
I know. It's just a bunch of red worsted that I had in stash, and I just kept going. I held them double, so I held like 2 colors together.
Wow.
So like this is 2 colors together, then I switched to those, I kind of just, whatever it ran out, I switched another one.
Yeah.
It looks terrible in the light.
You sort of faded it.
I sort of faded it, but it looks terrible in the light. But
no, it looks cool. It's kind of almost got an ombre effect, because you went light to dark.
I did, that's what I was trying to do.
Cool.
But she's always cold. This thing weighs a freaking ton. And I think I'm going to give it to her next week because I don't know if I can store this in my closet anymore.
Why?
I got too much stuff stored.
Okay. Oh, in your,
I got all those baby blankets.
Your finishes closet?
Yeah, I had finished all these baby blankets for the Owl project, and then the quarantine hit, and then so I couldn't get together with her to give them to her. And she did say they're getting ready to start doing baby showers again, so that hopefully I can give them to her, but they're still sitting in a giant bag in my closet.
Whoops. Is that all your finishes? Wow, that's a lot.
That's it.
Especially since you did individual episodes and showed stuff.
I did, and I had to work the entire time. I didn't get a quarantine break.
I got a 2-month. 9 weeks
I didn't get 1 day off.
My employer was very, very generous. Don't let me knock your drink over.
I closed it. I was essential.
I'm not essential. By no means am I essential. And I'm 1 year away from retirement, so I am definitely not essential. Okay.
That's so
pretty. The one finish I have to share is this is the newest pattern from, hold it up and kind of show it.
Okay.
Knox Mountain Knit Co. This is the arrow leaf shawl that I did the test knit. Now the green section in the middle here is brioche. Now I blocked it where I pulled out the brioche. It's, but you can still tell it's brioche. Oh, then there's mosaic knitting right here.
That's pretty.
And I didn't show colors with enough of it, but you can kind of tell with the way the light hits that. It's a it's like a pointed arrow leaf, so it's like an arrow. I just got it. And then, but they usually name their patterns after areas where they live. They're like British Columbia on that side. They're in Canada, and then brioche for the edging. Now, if I had chosen a lighter color for the mosaic, it would show up a whole lot more because you can see it. But
I mean, you can. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't do it. That was operator error. Because there were some of the test knitters that had like a light color. This was a light color and then a darker color for the rest of it. And it really stands out. And it's really pretty. But it's an easy pattern. It's brioche. then mosaic, and then brioche.
That's really cool. That's
and
pretty.
That's my one finish.
And what are the yarns?
Yarn, this is Teeny Button Studio, Fern something.
Not Fern Gully, probably.
No, I don't think it's that, but it's
TV
Fern. I'm sorry. I don't have.
I don't remember.
It's one of those where I don't have the tag anymore, but I
know.
know it's Fern something with Teeny Button. And then the
Pretty
gray is Lolo Did It plush sock or something like that.
I like those two colors together, even though you can't see as much.
Angry Hippo, something like that. It's one of her hippo colors. It's I've had the yarn for a couple of years, so it's like, you know, kind of early on when I first discovered her and everything. But yeah, I like the combo of the green and the gray. And
I mean, it's kind of cool how it kind of like, you know,
it'd be
fades and molds together, even though.
Yeah, but I like, you know, you can kind of.
That's pretty. I like that.
Way too hot to do that.
Yeah. In about 4 months,
6 months.
5 months, you can
Usually around January or February we get cold weather. Oops, remind me I threw that on the other side over here.
Okay.
Okay, now we got whips. You
All
want
right.
me to,
How many you got?
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5.
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, I'll go.
Well, I don't know if this is a whip or an acquisition, so.
That's kind of a combination
I know.
hybrid.
We'll save that.
Show it.
Want to do it now?
You pulled it up. Show
Okay.
it.
All right.
Oh,
So,
she put the tags in there
she
too.
did. Oh, she's my new best friend. I have way too much Felici. Probably not as much as some people, but who might be in the room. But
I don't have that much.
I did not buy the new colors. I am very proud of myself.
I don't think I did either.
I'm very, very proud of myself.
Because those over there are the last batch.
Because there were some really pretty colors. And I was like, no.
And there. And that white thing.
And that thing?
Yes.
Okay.
That's got Felici in it.
So, but apparently I have a lot. So I was like, I've been wanting somebody that could.
That alone is a really cool picture. You need to find that out.
I am. That could crank socks. Because I'm not allowed to buy a knitting machine.
Good Lord, no.
So
That's all you need is one more thing.
I know, right? So in case somebody knows, you can, if somebody has a knitting machine, they can crank the sock into a long tube, and then you can add all the stuff to it. I think they can actually put heels in too. I thought I saw her pictures had heels, but she may have added those heels. I don't know.
Most people put their own heels and toes in because they got to measure.
Right. So I don't know. That might have just been her personally for her own, thing. So I follow this girl on Instagram called With Scarlet, and I'm trying to think how to break parts are. So With Scarlet on Instagram, and she cranks for tubes, very reasonably priced. I'm not gonna say how much in case she wants to raise her prices. But anyway, so you send her your yarn, you pay for the shipping, you send it to her, she cranks it, sends it back to you. She shipped it back to me without me even paying the return shipping.
Oh, wow.
I was like, oh my god, I was waiting to pay the return shipping, so that was very trustworthy of her.
Wow.
So I asked her to crank it into one big long tube because it makes it easier to, that way she can assure that each one will match.
Okay.
So this is what it looks like when she brings it to you, which is really cool.
I saw you posted that, and it took me a minute to realize what it was.
So what it is, all right, you want to hold the wheel? So
You
she
go this
cranks,
way with it?
Yeah, so she cranks them into, and the red is where she joined them.
Oh, okay.
So like this is one ball, this is one ball. So I will take this.
You could conceivably do this.
What?
Just make one giant long tube.
Yeah,
yourself?
I could if I wanted to knit all that, but I don't want to. That's why I paid her to do it. That's okay.
Oops, I dropped.
It's okay.
You snorted.
We're so professional. She dropped all the little thingies, and I don't know why we think that's so funny, but
Because it's been way too long since we got together.
And we're not drinking.
No, I got iced coffee. That's
So
what I got.
anyway, let's see if I can. That's one ball of Felici. So
Wow.
that's a really long tube. So obviously you don't need the whole thing. I mean, if you have somebody with short feet, you could make 2 socks out of this one thing. My intention for this was because I have that Felici blanket, that corner to corner thing, and I realized I will never knit all the Felici fast enough to give me enough little leftover balls to finish the stupid blanket. So this one, basically, like, say I want to make a sock out of this, I'll find out how long the person's foot is, and then I'll have extra to wind up into a ball to put into my blanket.
Oh, you just unravel it.
Yeah, you just unravel
after you do your
So
stuff.
I mean,
there you go.
You pick it up just like you pick up for an afterthought heel, but you're gonna pick up for every part.
Yeah.
So.
Well, this tube reminds me of it when I saw it with the little red divider. Rachel of Night Owl. She knits a long tube of her colors.
Yeah.
She usually shows. That's what it made me think of.
So see, now it's the next color, next ball. So I mean, we're not gonna roll the whole thing, but.
Good gracious! Look how long that one is. Oh wait, that's two different ones.
That's two different ones.
But they are the same yarn.
Well, this is one ball. This is one ball.
Is that the same thing?
That's the same yarn.
Oh, two over there too.
Yeah, two. So it is 6. It is 12 balls of Felici.
Okay, and I have that.
Which
one.
makes 6 socks.
But it's also cool to see how they knit up because I have the pinky one there.
Yeah.
I may have this one too. Who knows?
So there's the pinky one.
Yeah, and I think it's Material Girl or something like that.
I think so. Yeah, that's the one. That is the one that Felici came out with after I tracked somebody down to hand dye me those very same colors, which was way prettier than what Knit Picks came up with. But still, I was like, really, Knit Picks? Like, you stalking me and I gave you a color idea and I don't get any credit? So, yes. So,
cool.
At some point, these will become socks.
Look at that. It's like, oh.
That's what it's supposed to be.
Oh, that is part of the color.
That's how the color is, yeah.
Okay.
Because they're all like that.
Okay.
So each person who wants a pair of socks will measure their foot and tell me how long their foot is, and that will help me figure out how where to put everything, which I'll mark everything up before I start unraveling anything.
Oh, yeah, you put little markers.
Right.
Markers, yeah.
So that's 6 pairs of socks. That took me, will not take me so much time.
Cool.
So let me pick up all the wrappers that somebody dropped.
Okay, before I forget about it, I want to show behind me here on Wynota is a test knit that I'm doing for Knox Mountain Knit Co. again. They are going to be releasing a sweater. First time they're doing a sweater.
Really?
And this, first time they've done. They've done hats, cowls, mitts, shawls. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Wow.
Hats, mitts, cowls. They usually do sets. And this is their first sweater. It's a top-down raglan sweater. It's called the Abbott sweater.
Cool.
And it's an easy knit. It's really fun to work on. It's a worsted weight sweater. So I'm in the process of doing the test knit for it. They've showed pictures.
Doable. I could do
and I tried it on. It actually fits my fluffiness. So, so it's going to fit me. Whether or not I'm going to be able to wear a worsted weight sweater.
Well, that's like my flax.
Is another story. I know. But I will have made one. But yeah, that's one whip that I've got going.
Well, then I'll show my flax.
Okay, show your flax. Did you finish? No. No, this is whip.
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 In my bag from Tiffany, Sutters Barrel, handmade.
Sutters Barrel,
H-made on Etsy. We made our cool logo.
Yes, she did our logo. I don't have the bag, but oh hey, oh dear, I almost knocked over your.
It's closed. I closed it for a reason.
Our logo. We're so fancy.
Whoops.
We have a cup.
Whoops. Where'd my
2 sisters and some yarn. What'd you do?
I dropped my stitch counter. I think it went under the thing.
Yeah, we'll find it. We'll put everything back together.
Okay. So
once again, way professional.
I think I don't know if I showed this when I podcasted by myself, but
you may have. But
so since we're discussing worsted weight sweaters,
yeah, but it's so cool.
Gauges for wimps. I'm just saying. So I got a sleeve.
I did gauge on.
I got a sleeve except for the cuff part. Like
no, I didn't do gauge. I just guessed
on that.
I did not do gauge. I just went with the size of.
Doesn't that break like test knit or rule or something?
Yeah, I know.
Okay. I'll tell everybody. So see, evidently, it's a tad big, but it'll be nice and cozy when it's the 1 month it's cold. So I got a sleeve. She says to keep going in the pattern, but that would be like way out here, even with my long arms, because the cuff is still going to be, you know.
Do you do any decreases or anything?
Yeah, this whole thing decreases.
Oh, look at that. Pretty.
So I just have to add the ribbed cuff here.
Okay.
And then the other sleeve. And then I will be
Sleeves,
done
they
with
come
my
in pairs.
first sweater. It's gigantic. It's just a Hobby Lobby. I love this yarn.
Tweedy yarn, huh?
Yeah, Tweedy yarn.
You have a thing for Tweedy
I
yarn.
do have a thing for Tweedy.
Is that like Aaron tweed or something like that? The colorway. I think it might be.
I don't remember. I know I will end up with extra, and Molly had a project going with it. So when I'm done, I'll send her my extra because I kept trying to find it for her at Hobby Lobby and I never could find it.
Oh, okay.
Which she may have found it by now, but it's just a simple little.
Yeah.
I figured it was for more forgiving than than a solid for my first sweater.
Yeah.
I tend to. Maybe it's the wine. I don't know, but I tend to have spots where I'm not super pretty in my tension. Oh, here's the yarn. Duh, it's attached to the project. Ivory tweed.
Ivory tweed. What are you doing?
Dropping all kinds of stuff.
Once again, super professional.
My little thingy Mary gave me.
Oh, okay.
All right, so don't even forget my stitch thingy down there.
Okay.
All right.
All right, what do I got next? Okay.
I know you got more whips than that.
I know, I do. All right. This one is
the whip show.
Living in this cute.
That's so cute.
I'm trying to do it where the light.
I know.
I know that we probably look. The light coming down on us looks terrible.
I look tan.
This is a cool sock bag from Molly Klein Design,
so
and it actually has socks on it.
I like to see what the insides are.
There's the inside. I don't even know what it is.
It's just a little damask paisley kind of thingy.
Okay. Well, I wish that people would make more bags with the socks on them.
Yeah.
For sock bags.
I know.
I mean, it's just like.
Well, that's like the octopus. I had Fate's Threads make me a octopus bag with the octopus. Well, I think it's octopuses for my octopuses for preemies, and then she made me a soap bag for my soap sacks.
Oh, cute.
Because that way I know those two bags. That's
I
the
just
only
don't
thing
know how hard it is to find material.
She gets custom fabric. Like she makes her. I guess she does like the maybe spoon flower or whatever it is.
Yeah,
but
I'm not sure
she does like the like she'll post the fabric before she makes like.
Oh, okay.
Do y'all want this, and this, and then she orders whatever. So.
Okay.
That's pretty cool.
Well, this is a pair of socks. That's
pretty.
Mambo number 5 from Night Owl Yarns. Can you see? I don't know if it's gonna. It's got all.
It's always hard to hold and talk at the same time.
I know. And this DPN cozy is from Molly. It's the Exploding TARDIS.
You can do it.
And
it's your badass DPNs.
And this is what it's looking like. Knit up.
That's so cool.
It's a vanilla sock.
I don't know what it is, but my monkey arms, but I can.
And then it's on the DPNs, and then I'm doing the every 10 rows with the stitch markers.
Oh, I need to start doing that.
Just so, because tension. You always hear about how tension and it's not going to be the same. But I just love how happy and bright and pretty these colors are. And then I'm doing DPNs. I'm doing the 4. And this is basically the Rose City Rollers. It's the pattern I'm going to follow for the heel and everything. Because she just explains it so well. It's Rose City Rollers is for DPNs. And I just feel so fancy when I use DPNs. I mean, I feel like a real knitter when I use the DPNs. And it's heel flap and gusset. And we were talking about that I can do the heel flapping gusset cuff down with DPNs, and it comes out fine. And I don't get ladders with DPNs. I mean, who figures? Because my tension is all over the place.
Mine too. I mean, I don't.
And so
I can be stone cold sober. It's not even like really. I joke about the wine, but it really isn't. I mean, I don't know. It just feels like sometimes some rows get like that little stretch to them, and I don't know. I'm just not paying attention.
I think it's from like if you're not. I tend to, because I'm a looser knitter, I tend to like...
Bunny rabbit.
Oh, yeah. Always bunny rabbits.
She lives in the country. I don't see bunny rabbits in my front yard.
They torment Andrew.
Oh, he's so cute.
Just if he were to see them, he would have been barking, jumping at the window, knocking all that stuff over. I won't
wake him up, but that's so cute. Bunny rabbit.
But,
sorry.
That's one whip. Yeah, we get bunny rabbits.
I live in the city. I don't get no bunny rabbits.
One year, several years ago, before we moved in the house, we were still in the trailer. An otter went across the yard.
An otter? We have otters here?
Yeah, apparently we had an otter. And they look really weird when they're on dry land because they do this thing. They do the inchworm thing.
Oh, he woke up. No, let him look out the window.
He's not too worried about it. He's doing a power nap. Okay, next.
Okay. I don't know if I showed this in my last podcast or not, but... It's in my Golden Girls bag. Pink bunny suit.
Did you see the houses for sale?
Yes, but it's in California.
It is? Oh, that makes sense.
It's not really filmed in California, yeah. Like 5 people tagged me with it on Facebook. I'm like, I know, but I appreciate the fact that y'all think of me and tag me. So.
Is this a church lady shawl?
Not really. This was just I needed to use up yarn shawl. This is the Genesis.
Oh, Lolo did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was like her first
pattern. It's just a really easy, good, simple pattern.
Mm-hmm.
And the yarn is just very pretty. You know, you don't have to think. The yarn does it for you.
That's what I love about self-striping yarn.
It looks pretty. Yeah, like, oh, that's so fancy. I'm like, yeah, I didn't do that. That's just the yarn. Because it's my one lone skein of this color of chroma.
So you're just going to go till it runs out?
I'm just going to go till it runs out and, you know.
What'd you do, wind it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
all that chroma you gave me.
Yeah.
I went on a winding binge one day because it looks so much prettier wound up than in the ball.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, well, you can see the colors better.
Well, yeah.
In the ball, you can't see the colors. You gotta, like, dig through the ball. So.
Pretty. Well, my next one is, this next whip is a new bag that I got from Molly in one of her latest updates. Did I say bag? Did I say ball?
No,
it's a bag.
I'm just laughing.
No, it's a bag.
I'm just like laughing,
And,
thinking how much we finance toys for Vinci.
This is a patriotic, yeah. Yeah, it's a patriotic, the mason jars. I mean, because I realized
that's pretty. I like that.
I didn't have any patriotic.
I have one
bags.
flag bag, which I forgot to take.
I had messaged her about it, and she says, "Well, wait for my newest update." And you know, I saw it and I got it.
I have one.
And this is another sock. This is. Oh wait, here's the.
Look at you, matchy.
So I said I got a patriotic project in my patriotic bag, and this is yarn. I'm gonna put the card up first. This is Tina of a Wented Fiber Arts.
You said it so assuredly before we started recording.
No, I couldn't remember if it was Fiber Arts or yarn, but it's a Wented Fiber Arts. Her name is Tina. She's a new dyer that I'm been ordering from, and she did some patriotic yarn, because one thing you're gonna find out here, we are unashamedly patriotic. We do love our country.
Would you want me to hold this or
sure?
Because you look like you have trouble there.
I can't remember if this is Rocket's Red Glare or no. This might be.
I thought this was Old Glory.
No, I got that's a different. I don't have that with me, but might be America First.
Maybe.
There was one that was the first one I got of hers, of her patriotic, and it's America First.
Yellow is light is just not.
I know we don't have fancy lights, and I have a feeling I look like the Crypt Keeper on here, so y'all just have to deal. And I just barely, I'm on the cuff.
It's a
but
little
this
teeny
is
cuff.
How it is knitting up so far.
It looks so much tinier than a foot, but I guess because it's just
it'll stretch,
squished.
But that's how it's knitting up so far. I mean,
That's
I got to
pretty.
start on it, you know, because I've been working on test knits, so I kind of had to put these other things on hold.
Patriotism doesn't take a holiday, so
No,
you
it
can
does
do
not.
it all
Oh no,
year
I work
long,
on it all
so.
year, yeah.
And I like the little mason jars.
I do too. I do too. I love that fabric.
Happy summer, sweet summertime,
Yeah,
stars and
it's
stripes.
just a
That's
bright
cute.
and fun.
Yeah,
But yeah, that's a patriotic sock I'm working on.
I was trying to do that for her, but that didn't work out.
Yeah. But I love this.
Thought I'd be
I
all
love
cool
this
when it-
fabric, so I'm so glad I was able to snag one when she had this. But that's that one.
I have 2 more.
I love that bag.
This is Faith's Threads. I think she's having a big sale on her website.
Is she?
Or is it over? I can't remember. I thought there was 50% off her big bags because I think Jen got one. She tagged me in it because I shared the sale.
Sis, sister Jen?
Yes. So Sister Jen.
Mid-sis.
Mid-sis.
We call her mid-sis.
So anyway, this is the Doctor and the Witch in the fireplace. Doctor Who and Hermione hanging out.
Oh, okay. Mashup of genres. Which
Oh, I have 2 shawls in here. I forgot about that one. I really gotta get cracking on that.
What is this?
Procrastination, the gift that keeps on giving. Alright. This is the Simple Shawl by Vanessa Ewing Knits. I don't know if it was free or if I stole it from you.
I have no idea. I wouldn't say that out loud.
Borrowed. I think it's free. I
have no idea.
I honestly don't usually have.
I have so many things in my library.
I don't have very many paid patterns. I'm just cheap like that. So, sorry to people who write patterns for pay. But my ADD and time frame kind of makes it,
it's cool.
So
just the way the light's hitting it with our terrible lighting, it's...
So it's, I mean, it's real...
Kind of pearls.
Kind of looks like that, but it's just basically knits and pearls. But I'm switching the colors. I don't think she calls necessarily to switch colors.
Oh, okay.
And she may not even use worsted yarn. I just happen to have this Hobby Lobby. I love this
patterns are recipes a lot of times.
So it's obviously going from...
No, it's heavy worsted weight yarn.
Okay. So like,
she used Noro Silk Garden.
It's this way,
Are you using the size 9 needles?
No.
That's what she calls for.
So it's going like that, down. I think these
she used self-striking, so it's different colors. It's just Noro Silk Garden, that's a self-striking. Or variegated or whatever.
I figured a shawl like this, it's not really particular how you know.
Yeah.
I usually don't pay any attention to what the yarn is suggested other than the weight, for the needle.
Yeah, but even then,
Because I just wanted to...
It's like when I did cross stitch.
So this will be a church lady shawl.
Colors and fabric, choices that the designer used doesn't mean you have to use that.
Right.
You can substitute whatever your budget allows.
Right, and I am learning that
we're not going down that road.
Knit shawls take...
We are not going down that road.
Too long. So, knit shawls take too long.
Yeah, worsted weight, Oh, yeah.
Worsted weight goes faster than other weights, but I'm just saying compared to crochet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to be doing too many knit shawls.
Yeah. I like knit shawls.
I like the way they look, and I like the process, but if I'm trying to whip something out, crochet all the way, baby.
Oh, I do have Old Glory here. Okay.
That's the one I have.
Yeah. Yes. This is a bag that when I said I didn't have any Patriotic, and I like Rick's vinyl bags.
I do too.
With where you can see through, and I have another one. My next whip after
quite
that.
A few of those.
I got a Patriotic one, and Rick is Whimsy Stitches on Etsy.
And Instagram, I think.
Yes, and Instagram
Whimsy
too.
Stitches.
Yeah, Whimsy, WHIMZEE.
Yeah.
I don't know if it'll. I don't think his tag's here, but I don't think it'll get close enough. So this is. Meanwhile at the Castle podcast, the sisters Emily and Deborah. Emily has Yarn Brary. That is she dyes yarn under Yarn Brary. And she's a writer, I think, and a lot of books, and her yarn.
I like that.
Her yarn is named after authors and just different stuff like that. And she's having an informal Instagram knit along for socks called the Yarnberry Sock Along, I think it's called. You could look up the hashtag. And I am casually doing it. I totally suck at knit alongs and such. So she said if you do a project and you post with the hashtag, she draws a winner each week. Well, I won a couple weeks ago. I got three patterns from her library.
Cool.
And I sock patterns, so it's like I hardly ever win anything. Oh, that's me. Email. Text. CVS reminding me about my prescriptions.
Okay. That
well, she had
really well. The yarn cuff and the yarn that matches very well.
Yeah, this is her. Let me find it here. So prepared. It's getting hot in here.
Getting hot in here.
I thought the air would come on a little bit better.
Sorry, you can't not say that.
Here, Yarn Brary is her yarn. This is her classic sock 75-25. This is Old Glory. It was a sock set that she had.
Got it.
And that's the. I'm gonna do heel, cuff, and probably toe.
Take that out of the way.
And
but it matches just very nice.
I don't know how well it's coming across. But she dyed this. This is her sock set, and I'm doing her candy.
Oh, she dyed it to match.
She dyed it. It's a set. That's
why it matches so well.
And I'm doing her pattern, the Candy Floss socks. This is a free pattern on her website. She has Meanwhile at the Castle website. Or it might be on her Yarnberry website. Meanwhile at the Castle is her podcast with her sister Deborah. But this is a free pattern on...
But it might say where it is on here.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, maybe not.
But it's a free pattern. It's a Candy Floss socks. And I got a start on it. And then I got back into the test knitting. What is really cool... Do you see that?
I see that. That's cool.
I don't know if it's going to come across on here. But if you... I'm sure people look up the pattern. But she's got like a twist or cable detail on the cuff. Let me try to do that.
So you hold still, it'll show.
I know. I'm trying to do that on the cuff, and then as you start knitting it, I probably should have chosen a different pattern because it's not showing off as well in this yarn. And then you continue that cable on one. It's like this is the right leg, the right sock, and on the left sock it'll be on the other side. And it does twice. And so the cable, you know, continues down. So
that's cool.
Yeah, I really like that. And then they're the ones that have a
can probably see it
tutorial. Where they did tutorials on knitting socks with DPNs and Magic Loop on their podcast. They have podcast episodes.
Okay, cool.
And I'm gonna go, and this is heel flap and gusset, and I'm gonna pull up, and I think Emily did the Magic Loop one. So I'm gonna pull up the video and try to make, because when I do heel flap and gusset, top down, cuff down on Magic Loop, I always end up with stretch stitches because I don't position the needles right, or I mess up something when you're doing the gusset decreases. So I'm gonna, and the way I see it on her tutorial, and Crazy Sock Lady has a tutorial as well, and oh yeah, that looks so easy, and then I go to do it and I so I need to actually pull up the episode or podcast and do this, but I really love their podcast. If you have not watched Meanwhile at a Castle, you really need to. Meanwhile at the Castle, the two of them. It's a lovely, sweet podcast.
I'll have to look at that.
Yeah,
I need some zen.
Yes, it's one of those that just it makes you feel good when you watch them.
Good deal.
But it's all living in my bag with Rick. So this is Patriotic.
Cool. I got one more.
I got one more, and then I'm gonna show a bag.
Okay.
Another bag I got from Rick.
Okay.
What's that?
This is in my Drinks Well with Others bag that I had to buy because I'm obsessed with the skinny syrups. Those taste really good, I'm just saying.
I just don't do well with diet drinks because of the aftertaste.
It doesn't have an aftertaste. That's why I like it. Tastes good.
It's still, good gracious.
They really want you to get your prescription.
Yeah.
All right, I think I have a thingy. Okay, good. I won't pull it out, and Denise won't yell at me.
Yeah. I'll pick it up tomorrow.
Okay.
They waited till I went last Saturday, CVS, over by my office, picked up prescription. I'm on my way home, and they text me about another one. I'm like, seriously?
I was just there.
And that's the one they're bugging me about. And then after that, a couple more, they came, said a couple more were ready, and I'm like, well, I'm glad I didn't go get that one, then I have to go back again.
Yeah, I gotta go to Home Depot and pick up something for work because Boss Man hasn't picked it up yet.
What is
keep
this?
Texting
That
me.
is pretty.
This is, I don't have the tag, but this is
Is it a Hobby Lobby?
It's Hobby Lobby Yarn Bee Rainbow Rhapsody.
Is it a cotton?
I think it's a cotton blend.
Man.
Maybe it's a cotton. I can't remember.
I like that.
And the Rhapsody is like a rap, not like music. Or the way it's really spelled.
RHAPSODY.
No, but it's WRAP.
On the yarn?
On the yarn. Rainbow Rhapsody with a W. So it's a really cool yarn. They have a bunch of different colors.
This is very summery, citrusy.
So it still doesn't look right on screen, but it's going to look great when I take a picture with my phone.
Terrible.
So this is two skeins. So this, till we get to the purple, is one skein.
Pretty.
So then I attach the other skein going from the other direction.
So I can see you through it.
So it will ombre back.
Ah, cool.
So it's a church lady shawl.
I know, I need to do that. That is so simple and so... You can see through it.
Yeah. It's very light and,
Very cool. Yeah,
and
it's
soft.
very summery and I bet once you wash it, it's going to get even softer.
Yeah, it's pretty soft I'm pretty sure it's a cotton blend. I don't think it's
a lot
just
of their
cotton.
stuff is a blend.
I don't have the tag with me, but I don't think the tag's in there. Nope.
Most everything is
So
theirs is
I
like
hope,
a blend with an acrylic.
I wanted to have finished this today. I don't know if that'll happen because I have 2 boys coming over to come swimming, and I have to be out there to monitor that, and I am not putting this on my lap outside. So I'm going to work on reading Atlas Shrugged while I'm out there.
I got it on my Kindle, and I barely started.
I'm on like 12%. I'm like, I keep tapping the pages, and I'm still on 12%. Still on 12%. Like, I've read like 7 pages. How am I on 12%? It's a really big book.
Okay.
So that's on my whips.
I got one more whip.
I have other ones at home, but I haven't gone anywhere with them.
This is another bag from Rick with the vinyl.
That's cute.
With the pretty yarn balls on it. I've had this one for a while. Yeah, because the logo's a little bit, no, it's just the same logo. So, yeah, I just like that I can see the, and this is another sock that I started.
Sorry, I'm not used to wearing contacts.
This is, oh, I forgot you did
Every
that.
now and then I'm like.
This is Teeny Button Studio. I want to say this is Sprinkle Spice Latte.
Yeah,
that coffee one.
That sounds familiar.
It's a variegated, and I believe this is her Tough Sock, which is a BFL.
It's that twisty looking one.
Yes, it's a little bit more twisted looking, and this one's on DPNs as well.
She with those DPNs.
And
DPN Denise.
Okay, confession time.
I
start them on Magic Loop and then I move them to DPNs.
Oh,
because I find
cheater,
I
pumpkin
find
eater.
starting with the DPNs to be too fiddly, so
that's why I don't do DPNs, because I'm like, I ain't doing all that to start the song.
Not to start with. I try and I don't like it, and so I start them on Magic Loop and get a couple of rows in, and then I move them to DPNs. This is the Rose City Roller pattern again, although instead of just and it's a free pattern on Ravelry. It's Orange Knits, I think it is.
I don't remember.
I want to say her name is Mara. That might be somebody else I'm thinking of. But it's Orange Knits, I believe. It's the Rose City Rollers, and it's free on Ravelry. And
sneeze. Excuse me. Sorry.
And no, we're not social distancing.
No.
But instead of doing the roll cuff, I just did, I like 2x2 rib on socks.
Oh yeah, it does have that roll cuff.
And you can do that, and I think I did that on one I started, but I've been using these are Knitter's Pride Zings, size 1, 2.25 millimeter, because I used to do zeros, and then I guess my tension is getting better, because those are too small.
Oh.
Because I have a sock with that Brunch with Commanders yarn from Robin, and I like this point on it, and it's going to be too small because I use zeros, and I'm trying to work my nerve up to rip it out, because usually I don't mind ripping out. But this is the Rose City Roller, and it's got the heel flapping.
But not rolling.
Heel flapping gusset. Yeah, just a modified cuff, and then I'm done all the gusset decreases and everything. I don't have to. I think I have a little hole.
You can't tell.
But I can fix it. I think even the most experienced sock knitters end up with holes. So, and I think it came out pretty good. Yeah. And I like the way, the lighting is terrible in here. It was sunny, and then it got cloudy. So I'm all done with the decreases, and now I'm just on the foot. So it's just
straight. So that's what's interesting about this one, is it's like the hardest part is in the beginning.
Yeah.
Most people don't like doing the heel. So
I like doing the heel.
I like doing fish lips kiss heel.
I like doing the heel. I actually like the heel flapping gusset.
Yeah.
I
have not done it in probably a year or two, because I don't like it. So
I actually like it. I mean, I've done the
I like fish lips kiss.
When I've done the test knitting for Knox Mountain. Oh, they also do socks too, because I tested a sock for them, and they do. It's an afterthought heel, but it's like a forethought heel, because you use the waist yarn. And that's easy. I don't mind doing that.
Yeah,
that's pretty easy to do too.
I like
heel flap.
Afterthought heel versus a forethought heel, because I feel like you get less holes.
Really, I don't get holes when I do it.
I guess because I don't know. I like the forethought, but the afterthought heel better.
Because that's one of those heels over there.
So
okay, well,
even if you get a hole, it's not like it's impossible to fix it. So you just.
And then while we're on a roll, it's not a whip or anything, but this is kind of like kitted up, ready to roll. I decided I needed another Halloween bag,
because it will be fall eventually.
One of these days. And I got this cute candy corn one from Rick.
That's cute.
And I got some Felici. Spooky, I think is the name of it. I think it's called Spooky. As you can tell, I started and ripped out something. And so that's all ready to roll whenever I get to the point to do that.
It will stop being 99,000
I do have one more. I have one more really, really quick.
Go ahead.
Molly Klein Design. This is one of my favorite ones of hers. It's the gray and white polka dot with the pink zipper.
We should start keeping track. This bought Vince's diapers. This bought Vince's.
Oh yeah, look, I had that cabinet right here where the phone is sitting on. Project bags! And most of them are Molly's, a lot of them are Rick's, some of them are Fringe. Did you see that Fringe feel? Fringe Supply. They're almost going out of business. They're
Really?
Yeah, they're reducing their inventory or something like that.
Maybe I can afford one.
No.
Oh.
They put some stuff. It's only 20 to 30% off. It's not. Yeah, no. Okay.
That's
I'm going to show this real quick because I'm not sure I'm really supposed to show it, but this is the test knit I'm doing for Molly. And this is her yarn.
She loves this. She'll deal.
Walk to Remember. I don't know if it's A Walk to Remember.
I think it's A Walk to Remember.
A Walk to Remember. It's
Maybe.
this gorgeous mauve-y
The movie.
speckled. Yeah,
Named
like
after
the
the
movie or whatever. And real quick, showing you this. You didn't see it. But I'm working on this for her.
She'll never know unless she watches. So now we'll know if she watches.
Yeah, really, huh? She usually watches. She's so sweet. But yeah, I'm working on that. I'm a horrible test knitter for her because I get distracted with other test knits. And she's so sweet, and she, I take forever to get them done. But
I tried to test her crochet project. I did all the squares, and then life happened, and I didn't make it into because it was supposed to be the pillow, which she's since released it, but it's the pillow, and it's really cute.
I totally failed on that
but
one.
But right when we were supposed to make it to a pillow was when quarantine started.
And
so
you couldn't go get a pillow.
I couldn't go get a pillow form, and then like at that point, ordering things wasn't quite as easy as it is. At first it was all like stuff delayed and blah blah blah. So I got it all put together, but not into a pillow yet. And now at this point, I'm like, well, I guess I'll just keep making a blanket for somebody because she doesn't.
You can make it a pillow.
I can, but she doesn't need it for the.
Because
she released the pattern now, so
yeah, and
I might just make it. I think I was gonna make it a wall hanging.
I sent her a message, and actually in the little thread group on Instagram, I confess I'm a terrible test knitter. Apparently, I am not meant to test crochet patterns. Apparently, I'm better at testing knitting. Although you wouldn't know it with how long it takes me to do her stuff, but thank goodness she's sweet and she's understanding.
I think she forgives you.
Done.
All right, is that it?
Well, I make up for it by buying a buttload of yarn in project bags.
She'll forgive you.
That's all my whips that I have that I'm showing. I mean, I have a bunch of other whips, but that's all I'm showing.
Okay.
And now we're on to this segment called Amy's Inheritance.
Yep.
When I was off for 9 weeks, and what I've been doing, I've been trying to order from indie dyers, and I've been trying to order from dyers that I don't normally order from. So I've got some stuff from some new to me dyers, at least 3 new dyers, and Mustache Yarns gets me every week. I have a whole bunch of, but people have seen that. A lot of people know Mustache Yarns. I'm not showing that. And Desert Vista Dye Works, I've ordered a fair amount from them too. Although Mustache, when I order, it's already there, and I usually get it in a week.
Oh yeah.
Desert Vista, it's dyed to order. I've got like 3 that I'm waiting on that I don't even think the first one's going to ship until next week, and I ordered like a month ago. It takes a while to get that.
Well, so. I ordered your birthday present. So.
You did?
Yes.
Ooh. What'd you get me?
I wonder what I got you.
You almost answered me.
Well, gee, I wonder what it could be.
Yarn. She's just.
And it's coming to my house, so haha, you have to see me to get it. Because I ordered stuff too.
Oh, you did? Okay.
All right, so I didn't do too bad in acquisitions. Not too bad, but
I did really bad, but I'm only showing some.
I did some big box acquisitions because I've got to stop listening to Ross. He talks about Premier Yarns and Hershner.
Yeah.
I started waiting.
That too.
I've started waiting to watch his podcast like 2 weeks after he makes them, because then by the time I watch it, whatever sale he's talking about is not going to be there.
Oh, okay. There you
go. Then I won't go buy it. But I get their emails too. So this was, I think, Premier's or Hershner's. I don't even know.
That looks like Hershner's. I don't.
Northland?
Because I've gone on Premier and ordered some of the cotton fair and stuff like that, and I don't remember seeing that.
And this was, I think, like 99 cents.
Is it sock yarn?
It's, I need readers. 100% wool. That's all I can read.
3. It's size 3.
Oh, it says Hershner's.
So this is not.
This is like a roving. I would not make socks with this. I would make a shawl or something, because it's like a roving kind of yarn, single, whatever you want to call it. It looks like it'll.
Yeah, it looks like it does not look. It says hand wash, dry flat. So
yeah, this looks like if you knit it, it'll go and you try to frog it.
It looks like it would be great for steeking.
Yeah, it looks like you would want to.
I don't think I'll ever be
shoot your eye out if you try to rip this out. So I don't know. It was like $1. So
there you go.
And then these were like $1 or $2. I don't even remember how much they were. This is Willow, the Willow yarns from, you go to Hirschner's and then you can click to the Willow yarns.
That looks like a Peyton's label almost, doesn't it?
I guess. Mm-hmm.
No, just the way the font is and everything.
I guess, yeah.
Because that reminds me of the Premier yarn. The colorways and stuff.
But I think I got it from Hirschner's, because isn't it Hirschner's that links to Willow?
I have no clue.
Or Premier links to Willow. I think it's Hirschner's.
Premier has a link to Universal Yarns.
Then it's Hirschner's. This all came in one haul, and I don't remember, so. It's Hirschner's, because the catalog's sitting right on the floor.
Okay, there you go. And how much were these?
I think these were $1 or $2. I think they were $1. Because I bought 4 of them.
Yeah.
This was the only 2 colors they had. And they're a fingering weight, but I was going to use them maybe for like baby booties or a little baby blanket or cardigan or something for my little charity baby knitting.
Or even hats.
Or even hats.
Yeah, you can get a lot of hats out of that.
Yep. Well, it's very thin, but Ross has the fingering weight.
That's a different color?
No, I just got 4 of each color.
Okay.
Yeah, the Ross hat is in fingering weight, so you could just take a baby.
Yes, yeah, he's got all the different weights.
I don't think he has it down to baby sizes, though. I'm not sure. I think they're all adult sizes, but you can modify and figure it out. And then this was on sale, 3-pack. You know how they do the 3 for whatever, and I don't know.
That's
it was
a pretty
pink,
color.
Red Heart Amour.
Yeah, it's
Amore.
like a dusty rose color.
It is peaceful.
Very pretty.
So I figured a baby blanket,
Yeah.
hat, cardigan, whatever.
Yeah, very pretty.
All right, that's my manufactured yarn. You keep going. You go to yours.
Okay, my first one is, I posted this on Instagram, but this purchase was 100% inspired by Leslie of the Naughty Knitwits. She posted about this design here. This is the Prima shawl. Hopefully I can show this.
I'm trying to see it.
Here you go. It's by Shelly Anderson, designs by Shelly Anderson, and it's a...
I approve of the Fibonacci square there.
I had no idea. It's a fingering weight mohair shawl, and it was designed with So Happy Jane yarn.
That's a pretty label.
Yes, it is.
I judge things by their label. Sure do.
I don't know how well you can see this.
Let me try. The label's pretty.
And the one pictured on the pattern
Look at the
used,
halo on that bad boy.
that's the mohair, that's ballerina, I think. That's the mohair she used in the pattern, but she also used Sassy Ballerina for the fingering. But that was out when I went to get it. So this one's called Pastry Case, I think.
Pastry
And I think it's going to look just as
yeah,
well.
that's really pretty together.
And then I saw the newest episode with Naughty Knitwits, and Leslie had already finished the shawl.
Oh, wow.
And
That looks
I'd
really good.
ordered another set. I ordered more mohair in this color, but the Sassy Ballerina in the fingering, and I ordered the ballerina in the Surrey alpaca. I've never tried that before, so I have another.
I don't do mohair.
I think it's coming tomorrow. I think I got the shipping notice. So this is a future project. 100% inspired by Leslie. A lot of the stuff that she knits and likes, I like too. So it's like, okay, I'm totally inspired by you. Okay, well, there's that one. Do I keep going?
Do a few and then I'll do mine.
Okay. Ordered some yarn from Molly of Molly Klein Design.
Hey, me too.
This is the most recent one. This was her collaboration with Natalie of Nitty Natty podcast. She's doing Sock Week, which I think is August 9th, which is the same week as Shark Week. So it's a play on, and Molly has a bag and DPN Cozy with sharks and everything on it. But I just got the yarn. Sweet tea yarn from Molly. And
I like that.
Natalie had,
I ordered it too.
she had knit up the sock and showed it on her little short video talking about Sock Week. And it just looks so pretty. And I think she just did it all one color, but I went ahead and got the mini to go with it. So I will unofficially knit along with that because I suck at keeping up with knit along.
I like that. I'll order that too.
But yeah, I just really liked how that looked. And then in, I think the same update where I got that project bag, I got this yarn from Sweet Tea Yarns from Molly. And this is called
Molly Klein Design.
Molly Klein Design. And she has Sweet Tea Yarns, which is that there. And this is 80s Windbreaker. This is going to make such cool socks. I can't wait to do that. So there's that purchase from Molly.
Yep, I got some Molly purchases too. So I ordered that one.
I put mine on the bag first.
Well, I had other stuff, that's why. So I also ordered that.
She made crinkle noises.
80s Windbreaker. as well.
It's just I just love to see how.
I know you got the same.
But it just depends on how
sweet sock.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it just depends on how
how
it gets wound. Because you can see, oh yeah, I just like how different parts of the color
I just
show.
thought that was very bright and cool and pretty, and I had to get.
Of course, you did.
Her friends, Yarn Cozy, had to, and she sent me a little happy.
Aww.
She said she'd had it. I whine because my kids whine. So. So I gotta put that back in the bag.
Cool.
I hadn't put it on my fridge yet because I'm waiting to show it.
Oh, I have some more Maalik yarn down here too.
I do too.
I'm on a roll with Maalik. Some I
have,
but I put to. Yeah, talking off camera. I'm sure
Sorry.
nobody heard that.
Maalik, while I'm crinkling, nobody heard a word of what you just said. I have more Maalik too, but.
I had bought this mauve.
Hold. Carry on.
I had bought this mauve from Molly a while back, and then I ordered this black balloon and black cherry. I just really loved how they look together.
Very dark.
And then I was playing around.
Oh, I like that.
And I think that's going to. I don't think you can tell. The lighting is terrible.
No, that's cool. That'll be really pretty together.
That's going to be a 3-color shawl, and I think it's going to be a Helen Stewart shawl.
That'd be really, really pretty.
I think I have a couple picked out, but I think it's going to be a Helen Stewart shawl. So that's a future project. This is from Molly. Sweet Tea Yarns. Sweet Sock.
I like those 3 colors.
Yeah.
Those are really cool.
And then I have that up there too. I've been doing my best to support the indie dyers.
I know. All right. This is Molly Line Design. She did, and I got this one in DK. I was trying to be different.
Darling DK.
Darling DK. This was her. She usually has like something every month that's like a theme. Like you don't know what the yarn looks like.
Oh, a mystery?
There you go. Words are hard.
Hard.
Like I think right now is the Moana movie, which I don't know. The Disney movie. I never watched it. I don't know what it's about. And she's done like Scooby-Doo and all that. Walk to Remember. All those things are like based on whatever. So she did all the Friends yarn. Oh, I broke the tag. She did all the Friends yarn that I got for my blanket, which is very, very slowly not being made. So this was Steel Magnolias.
Oh, okay.
Whack It Weezer.
Aw. Pretty.
Because I was like, what are you going to do? Peach and Blush and Bashful. Because that was Shelby's colors for her wedding, which is pink and pink. So
that's kind of scary that you know those details about
it's Steel Magnolias. You gotta know.
I've seen it, but I don't remember.
Come on, take a whack at Weezer. You know how many people in Chickapin Parish would love to take a whack at Weezer?
There's so many.
Tell me you've watched the movie.
I have.
Okay, all right.
I'm sitting there thinking, I wonder how many people don't realize when you say parish, what a parish is.
Yeah, and Chickapin Parish is not a real parish.
No,
they made it up for the movie, so just so
was
people know, it's not really a Louisiana parish.
But it was filmed in Natchitoches, Louisiana.
Natchitoches?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, the canal. That goes through the middle of town.
Chickapin Parish is not a real parish.
The ending scene after
when she
dies, and they go and they're all gathered. I think it's like Easter at the end. I remember the end.
Yeah,
like
he's
Easter.
in the bunny rabbit, and she's going to have the baby, and he leaves. Yeah.
No, at the very end, after after she dies.
Well, yeah, but the other girl who's pregnant is having her baby. That's why they're driving away.
Oh, Daryl Hannah.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. And it's filmed. I think that's the Cane River in the middle of Natchitoches downtown.
That's the scene where they pull away, and he's in the bunny suit, and he's on the back of a motorcycle, and they're going to the hospital.
Okay, I just remember the scene because I've been up there to Natchitoches.
I think I have.
Because Robbie went up there. He went to school up there.
Yeah, that's where.
And so I made a couple trips up there.
What's the name of that school?
Louisiana School for Math Science.
Math Science Technology.
That's the high school. That's the high school, but
there's another one. I'm sorry, we don't. We're in the southeast Louisiana. It's a whole other country.
Yeah,
so anyway,
it's a whole other culture.
Literally, yeah, we don't.
But that's North Louisiana up there,
which is basically South Arkansas.
So. No, it's below Shreveport. And it's above. It's between Shreveport and Alexandria, so it's sort of central north.
Aren't you born in Alexandria?
No, that was Pam.
Oh, okay.
I was born in California.
That's right. You're in California.
I was born in Santa Monica.
So anyway, that's Take a Whack at Weezer. In DK, which I don't know what it'll be, but
tangent.
Sorry. I'm
trying to on that one, huh?
I need to make more DK stuff because
I have lots of DK. I love DK weight.
I like it squishier.
Oh yeah, and that shawl that I'm sorry, that thing that I'm testing for, it's her DK weight yarn. It's a shawl, but you don't know what it looks like because you couldn't tell.
Because you didn't see it.
Because you couldn't tell.
So my other Molly purchases. These are all sock, I think.
Cucumber.
Okay, yeah, these are all sweet sock. So this one is cucumber. I think I just randomly picked these 3 together. This is cucumber, which does not
totally getting
look
blown
like
out.
that
Yeah, it's looking like aqua.
Like her picture on looks way better than that. This is Granny Smith, which is a little more.
And that's looking minty.
Yeah, it's not enough.
Ooh, we suck at
Ooh,
the
we gotta do something about the lighting.
Yeah, we suck.
And that's more.
That's looking
close.
pretty good.
That's lavender icing.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I was like, maybe the 3 of them would go together. I don't know.
And
And a little mini. So I don't know.
This is my color right here.
Yeah.
That is my color.
I think she just threw that one in there. I don't know what it is, but I don't think I got it.
It's
I don't know at this point anymore.
mini.
I don't know at this point anymore what I buy and what
mini.
people give me.
A mini.
So I don't think I'll make anything with those 3. But I have other of her yarns that would go with these. So I just really like some good tonals.
That's what it is. I have,
you know,
if you back here, all the yarn that I purchased over the years from Teeny Button, it's all variegated, speckled, and all that. And I've been trying to order. That's why when I did all my ordering during lockdown, I did self-striping because I didn't have hardly any self-striping except for nitpicks and the Peyton's Croy or
I'm not huge on the speckles. So
but I have a lot of that. So that's why I've been trying to do the self-striping and tonals lately.
Okay, I only have one more. So you want me to go and then you go on a roll?
Sure.
Okay. How do you say her name again? Her shop name again?
Awened Fiber Arts, is
I
it?
just call her Tina by her
name
name.
is Tina.
This will be fun to see if this shows up right.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I have some.
Oh, it's not bad. Okay, it could be worse. You can't see the pink, but okay.
You can kind of see the pink.
This one is called Never Kneel. And I think we're getting ready to do a Unsafe Space Knitters
The hat
knit along.
Yeah.
For the thing you tested, which is right there.
But you didn't see that.
But you didn't see that. So I think this would be perfect because this is her.
Is it DK?
I think it's got to be, or it's worsted. Is that worsted or DK?
I think she's DK.
I think this
See,
is
this
DK.
is
It's
fingering.
definitely not fingering.
Because I got this like the first ones when she announced.
You sure that's not worsted?
That looks like DK to me.
Okay, well then it's DK. So which is
Just
great
like
because
this
the
is
hat's
fingering.
DK, right? The hat's DK, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so that
Yes, it is.
I plan on making this.
Yeah. Well, DK light worsted.
Well then this will work.
It'll work either way. Yeah, and this is one I can't remember what the colorway
But the
name
color's
is.
really rich. You can't really tell from the light, but really,
This was the first thing I ordered from Tina.
That's pretty.
But it's a fingering weight yarn, and I can't tell you what the name of it. It was the first colorway, the sagey colorway.
I don't know. Tina, you need to write the color
Yes,
names.
please. You need to label. You need to label your colors because
some of us have memory issues.
Oh yeah, and
Some of us have memory issues.
This is the Summer Sip Sock Club June 2020 soft sock from Teeny Button. The only one I've gotten so far is June.
That's very.
I thought I'd show that as an acquisition too because I have that. And those are my colors.
We can't show all her acquisitions.
No, that's this cabinet is
because we're already at an hour.
Oh shit.
Okay, language.
Oh please. Delicate ears. All right, real quick.
I didn't just curse
This
earlier.
is You and I. I think that is Cheryl.
Yeah, I think so. Cheryl.
No, Liz.
Oh, Liz.
The other Liz in the group. You and I. Tea Cozy sock set. It's Liz because there's Liz with the C.
Yeah, there's 2
Liz
Liz's.
C. So yeah, Liz.
I can't say the last name. I'm probably gonna say it wrong.
But this is her Tea Cozy sock set with 2.
That's pretty.
And it's not coming out right, but when online especially, it looked like LSU
That's
colors.
pretty. No, I like that's very autumny.
But in a way, it looks like
it kind of does, but not. That's too orange for
that-
LSU.
Yeah, whatever.
That's really Mary would be like, that is not LSU, and you know it. Don't say it's
That's
LSU.
the first thought when I
Don't
saw
say
it.
it's LSU if it's not.
But
that is really
yeah,
pretty.
that's going to be because I can see that one color being the cuff and one color being the toe or something like that. So I'm trying to get done with all the testing I'm doing so that I can. There's a whole bunch of things I want to start.
Yep.
And then
she's ready for retirement.
Yes. Well, yeah, because when I retire, that income's going to go on my end anyway. Is going to go way down. This is a classic sock. Kitty and Lydia. From Yarnberry. This is Pride and Prejudice.
Oh, okay. I'm like, what is that?
2 of the sisters from Pride and Prejudice.
That's pretty.
This lighting is terrible. I'm so sorry. It does not do justice.
We got to get one of those things. A little white thingy. I saw
if we get fancy.
I saw an ad for one. So.
And then recently I also ordered from Cedar Hill Yarns. Let me pick this up. It comes with this cute clip too. I thought that was very clever.
And that's her wool, right?
Yeah, this is Cedar Hill Yarns Traveler 4-ply fingering weight, which is a BFL. Great wide open,
that is beautiful.
Which I took to be the Tom Petty song.
I would think so too.
I don't know if it's a different connotation, but I took that to be the Tom Petty song, and I love Tom Petty.
Actual animals, right?
Yes. And here's her card. Cedar Hill Farm Co.
She's in Georgia, right?
I think so, Georgia. Yeah. And can I just say, the post office has just been taking their sweet time to deliver stuff lately.
Did she tell you anything about the wool or the animal it came from or anything? Because, I mean, they're her animals on her farm.
Yeah,
so
I don't think so. But yeah, with...
Look at that. That's handy. What's that?
I think you can...
she gives you a little...
Where you can mark what it is that you make with it.
Right, that's cool.
But I like how one color on one end...
a needle gauge.
And but yeah,
Sorry.
I got that from Cedar Hill.
I'm very intrigued by
here. You can
free things.
Put that back together.
Oh, I'll just put that in my bag.
And another one I really like to order, and it's the Night Owl Fibers, that Mambo number 5. I've got a lot of her, and I have to show my tail of wool real quick too. This is Night Owl Fibers Monsters Inc. This was a recent colorway.
Oh, it does look like Monsters Inc.
So I got that one.
That's a really good connotation.
And then I just got this yesterday or the day before. This is Rocket's Red Glare. I think this is the one that Corinne designed the socks. Gingy knits.
Okay.
And this is another Patriotic that Tina did. Winnet Fiber Arts. And this is another Patriotic.
What that means?
I'm not real sure.
That's good.
And
that's pretty.
Another Patriotic. Yes, because it's gonna be socks too. So, and real quick also, excuse me. And love Tuscan Knits.
That's pretty.
She had her what was the other sock club or the other club that she did?
Don't ask me to remember things.
The politically incorrect one.
I know, but I don't remember things.
And then I did that because those are all over there, and I did those in her Fife, which is her superwash merino colorway. No. Fuzz.
They call me Dory
Fuzz.
For a reason.
And this is Fife. And this was her favorite things, kind of like Sound of Music. I think this was the first one. It's Fife, which is her 100% superwash merino. The other club I did was Fuzz, which is merino mohair. But I think I've shown those. So this one is called, this is Tuscan Knits. Love me some yarn from Maria. I love her stuff.
The three of those together would be beautiful.
Well, it's club.
I know.
Do Re Mi. It's kind of like a...
I wonder what the next one's called.
I don't know, but I just got this one. Then the second one was this one, Raindrops on Roses
and Whiskers on Kittens.
This is my favorite.
Yeah, I like that.
This is my favorite. It's not showing up.
Not really.
And I hope she dyes this permanently.
It's pretty.
This is gorgeous. It's like mauve-y, beigey, pinky, blushy. And then I got this one. This is the newest one.
That's
called I Have Confidence. I'm not sure how that...
I haven't watched Sound of Music in 20 years, so...
I don't know how because it's favorite things, and she showed Sound of Music in the pictures, so... But this one's kind of like
maybe it's a song.
Like a goldie. So, but these are the ones I've gotten so far in that club.
Pretty.
But I just love Maria's yarns. And I just started a test knit for Lisa of Dole Valley Knits, and I'm using... the Fuzz colorway in Goldberry, the first yarn of hers that I ever saw. But I got just like that much on, it's not worth sharing. And
show your tale of woe.
My tale of woe.
So what had happened was
oops, it's stuck.
Well, it's a tale of woe, so
I ordered the Molly Weasley Night Owl Fibers. Rachel, she does this she does a Harry Potter every month, and you order it, and sorry,
you order it, you don't say.
And it's a Harry Potter. She orders it, and this one was Molly Weasley. All right, let's see if I can do this without dumping it.
All right, I'm trying.
Okay,
Right, well, here.
I had it on my yarn swift,
So
and
this
I
is
was
what it should
winding.
look
It's
like.
a self-striping. It's gorgeous. It's like one of my favorite ones. And I was winding it up, and apparently I didn't have my swift tightened up as much as I should have. This is sad, y'all. Fell off. The swift collapsed, and the yarn fell down, and then it kept twisting, and it's all tangled up. I know. And
That's so sad.
I know. And at some point, see, I'm still working my way through because it's like twist and twist and twist. So I got this far and it was miserable and I just couldn't, you know, so I had to cut it, and I'm hoping I can get back in sequence after. And so now I'm working on this here.
So if anybody likes to untangle yarn,
or if anybody has any suggestions,
Denise might be able to hook you up.
I am so sad because I really wanted to cast on socks with
Right,
this.
but some people actually legitimately like to untangle yarn, and they find it therapeutic. So maybe someone will like that, and then you can be like, hey,
yeah,
maybe we'll
but
give
that's
you a
my
little
Taylor
something if you can untangle her yarn.
And then I also ordered some of the flexi flips.
I did too, and they haven't come yet.
And
I
I
think they
ordered
forgot
these
about
off
me.
Amazon.
Yeah, but evidently I should have. I threw them in my Hirschman's order.
And
because
then the set of the
Just
Chow
finished
Goo DPNs.
I'm just so fancy. Fancy pants.
So I have been doing my best to stimulate the economy, especially for indie yarn dyers
You have
and
done your
bag
part.
makers. And I think that's everything. I'm sure there's something I'm forgetting.
That's all mine. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
We have. I've.
Ooh, whoa.
I know. Well, it's been a while. So
Yeah, it
you know,
has been.
We're united. So.
Yeah.
So other than that, I think that's about it. We'll
yeah.
try again in a couple weeks.
Soon.
You know.
Ish.
So.
Depends on what's going on. But yeah, hopefully we didn't talk over each other too much. Hopefully I spoke clearly enough and loudly enough. Hopefully the lighting doesn't make me look too much like a crypt keeper, because I'm looking, I'm like, holy crap.
Oh well, it is what it is.
We don't have it was sunny when we started, and then it got cloudy.
I think it's actually better when we turn that light off and we only use the sun, but
it was a little, it's a little dark today. So, oh yeah.
you get what you get.
Can you
Yeah, that's
see-
your other acquisition.
Can you see my shirt? Can you see it?
Rocking the dog mom and the ant life.
See about that for me.
And your birthday present will probably be here shortly. So
I got like 2 weeks.
I know, that's why I went ahead and got it.
Now she's gonna make me.
Not just a hat rack, my friends.
Okay.
Anyway,
Anything
okay.
else?
I think that's it.
I think we're good.
Hope
We
y'all
share
are
it.
having a lovely time. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, and sticking around. And one day there'll be cookies.
Yes, we do appreciate you coming back. If this is your first time, hopefully we haven't totally
We lost
turned
them.
you off.
We lost them like 45 minutes ago, probably.
And
so.
if you have come back and you're watching again, we really do appreciate it, because we're low budget.
And remember, if you can be anything,
Be kind.
be kind.
Yes, indeed.
So
Okay, we're gonna
I
end
guess
it
that-
here.
yeah,
Let's
I-
call it good.
I gotta go to the grocery and pick up 2 boys. So
Okie dokie.
for my friends, my boys to hang with.
They got friends coming over. They have a pool.
I didn't sound right when I said.
They have a pool in the backyard now.
My redneck Riviera, baby. Which I got a giant sand filter for, and Paul's like freaking out because he thinks it's too big. So now we need to get a friend involved, and he's like frustrated that I've spent so much money on my redneck Riviera, but
When he come
we
over,
can't go anywhere.
Yeah.
We
He came
can't do
over the other
anything.
night. He was telling me, I was like, I kind of looked, and he didn't, and I was laughing at him, but he didn't quite get it. But
Yeah, well, we can't go anywhere. You can't do anything. You can't go on vacation. You can't. You know.
he's like, yeah, that kind of turned into a little bit more than what I was thinking.
Well,
it
he
was
foolishly
gonna.
thought, oh, you just put up a pool and that's it. No. No. Men.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, okay. Well, y'all
Another
have a lovely
tangent.
day.
Yes,
And
thank you very much for watching.
we'll see how long it takes to upload this bad boy. So
Yeah, so
we'll see you next time.
alrighty, bye y'all.
Bye.